Solo jazz guitar, chord melody. An amazing little dialect, if you will, inside the language of jazz and even inside the language of jazz guitar. How do jazz guitar players feel about it, right? I mean, I think everybody respects solo jazz guitar. Many people love it, and quite a few people fear it. Why? I mean, it's hard. It can be difficult, right? I'd say that the problems that I've encountered as a player and as a teacher is that it's information rich. I mean, it takes a lot of harmonic knowledge, theory knowledge, fingerboard knowledge. You know, you have to approach this from so many different angles. And then there's the performance aspects of like, knowing how to shape anything you know into something, nuanced and natural. There's also the format, it's just playing by yourself, right? I mean, it can be lonely, it can be a little frightening. I mean, it could also be freeing and exciting. It just depends. At any rate, my name is Peter Mazza. I'm a New York City jazz guitarist. I've been gigging in New York for about 30 years, and much of that playing solo gigs and exploring the solo format. Whether you like Johnny Smith and Joe Pass, George Van Epps, that era, or Ted Green, Lenny Breau, or even up to today like Kreisberg and Rosenwinkel and Pasquale Grasso. I mean, what I've discovered in my travels is that there's about 5 or 6 essential concepts that I hear in all of those players. And what I try to do when I teach is impart those so that I can get people playing right away, using the material, feeling like they can, even though it's a life's work, that you can advance from where you are and really hear and see those results. I have a series, a live online series of group classes called Chord Melody from the Ground Up, and I want to tell you about them. What I'll say is they welcome anywhere between 8 to 20 guitar players from around the world, and some of them are amazing players and busy teachers themselves, and other people are, have never played a gig but have played their whole lives and are as passionate about it as any of us. So we all coexist in beautiful harmony because we love the subject, and we're working from this core of essential material where anyone at any level can, when they put their mind to it, can see results and play beautiful things, and we can all help each other do that. So what I do is I structure a 5-week course where the first 2 weeks I impart all of these essential concepts while I'm asking you to arrange 8 bars of all the things you are every week. So by the end of the 5 weeks, you have a whole head arrangement of all the things you are. You've been experimenting with different voicings and chord substitutions and fingerings and movements of bass notes and inner lines, etc., whatever level you're on. Or it could just be playing the most basic, shell arrangement, but just understanding where all that comes from and where it lays on the fingerboard. So what I want you to do is to reach out to me and to maybe let me get to know where you're at level-wise, and I can give you some personal advice and tell you which one of my groups may be the best for you. I'm starting 4 classes on Friday, May 21st from 1 to 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'll be starting a group for new participants. So that's kind of the original Chord Melody from the Ground Up class that focuses on my foundation and on all the things you are. On Sunday, May 23rd, I'm going to be starting an All the Things You Are continued course, which is for folks who have been already working for 5 weeks and are now completing their arrangements and getting into the solo section, the improvised and more freestyling, kind of jazz guitar playing. That is also open to players who are maybe a little more advanced, who might want to jump in from that point. On that same day, Sunday, May 23rd, I have a Stella by Starlight class that's been in motion for 5 weeks, so that also welcomes some advanced players. And then I have a Mastery of Basic Things course, which is just on those 5 or 6 essential concepts and applying them to cycles of individual chords and 2-5-1s in case you feel like you need a good solid primer to like really wake you up and have you feel like you're fit and ready to go. But no matter where you are, I'm sure if we talk, I can help find the right learning situation for you. Some of the things that I've heard from about this course is that people are as excited about the community that we are as they are about the content itself. I mean, solo by nature is very solitary. So what I've done, by creating these group classes is that, while you're of course working on your own to create your arrangement, we're constantly interacting with each other in the call and then on my private Facebook page, posting videos of what we're working on. So there's always a community there to support you and to encourage you and to help you develop your ideas. So, we've taken the kind of introspective and kind of lonely part of solo jazz guitar playing out of the equation and made it, collaborative. So I think a lot of people are excited about that. At any rate, I'll tell you, if you were to take 5 of my private lessons, that's $500. But if you take these 5 group classes, it's $175 total for all 5 90-minute classes. So that's a $325 savings. So that's actually, an important thing right now because people are definitely feeling concerned about, their finances after, surviving this pandemic for a year. So if that helps you, then that's going to be really terrific. At any rate, if you are excited about solo guitar playing but feeling stuck, please reach out to me because I'd be happy to have you flourish and see how easy it can be to get started. I mean, you'll spend your life working on this subject, but with some of the information and the inspiration and the support I can offer you, you can make some incredible strides quickly and feel really engaged in the process of deepening your harmonic sense in your solo playing. So I look forward to talking to you.